Hey guys, it's Brianna here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I have a really fun video for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about all of the 17 February releases that I'm so excited to read. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Brianna. I make bookish videos and I am a social media manager and author assistant to indie romance authors. I hope you guys stick around. If you guys want to subscribe, I would absolutely love it. You can catch me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. So all of my social media links will be down below, but let's go ahead and get started. So on February 2nd, I have probably one of my most anticipated releases, and it's a book that kind of just popped out of nowhere. This author has not released in a long time, and I'm just so excited that she has another book coming out, and it's called The Tragedy of Felix and Jake by J. Daniels. She is an author that I have been reading for years. Obviously she hasn't published any books in the recent years, but she is one of my auto-buy authors. I absolutely love her books. And I'm just so excited to get another book from her. I feel like I need to be doing some rereading because, again, it's been so long since I've read her books. So I am just so excited about this book. I don't know too much about it. I'm pretty sure these are characters that we've met in previous books. I just don't remember because, again, it's been so long. So I think it is time for me to reread. I'm going to do, obviously, some more research and figure out what I need to reread to jump into this book. So this comes out on the 2nd, and I am just so excited. This book will be available on Kindle Unlimited, so if you're a user of Kindle Unlimited, it will be available on release day. The next book that I am excited to read from February releases is going to be Radiant Sin by Katie Robert. I haven't started this series, but I'm somebody who needs to be able to read the series once it's complete. I don't know exactly how many books are supposed to be in this series, but regardless, I am very excited about it. I am currently making my way through the Wicked Villain series, which is like her Disney telling, reimagining, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I already know I'm gonna love this series as well. So this comes out on the 7th, and okay, so the next release on February 7th is going to be Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. Pretty sure everybody's excited about this book because she's just an awesome author and just an awesome person in general. But I'm really excited about this book because it has one of my favorite tropes, actually two of my favorite tropes. No, make that 3. It has second chance romance, grumpy sunshine, and small town. Literally 3 of my favorite tropes all in one book. So how can I not be excited about this book? So anyway, it does come out on the 7th, and this is a rom-com, so I'm just really looking forward to it. It is also traditionally published, so it will not be available on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, so the next release on the 7th. The 7th is a really big release day, clearly. I have 5 books that I'm anticipating on that day. So I have The Right Move by Liz Tomford. I have not read the first book yet, but I am very excited to read it because it's actually part of my 24 Reads from 24 Friends challenge. Again, I will put the video in the description explaining everything and all of that good stuff. But the first book I had on my list from Caitlin from The Love Librarian. I'll also put her channel down below. She's amazing. Please go subscribe to her. Her reviews are the best thing ever. Anyway, she recommended this book and I was like, say no more. All she did was say sports romance, and I was like, I'm sold. Like, don't say anymore. I'm good. Like, I will read it. So I'm really excited about book 2. I mean, the cover is absolutely stunning. Like, I'm just really excited. But it has best friend's brother trope, and I love that trope. So I'm really excited. So obviously it's got that forbidden element to it. So I'm just really excited. It also is, of course, a sports romance, so I look forward to that. She is also a Kindle Unlimited author, so if you read within the program, it'll be available on release day. Okay, the next book releasing on the 7th is going to be Twisted by Emily McIntyre. This is the 4th book in the Ever After series that is like a retelling from fairy tales, and this one's actually going to follow Aladdin, and I am so excited. I really like all the books that have been remade from Aladdin. I just really like how the storytelling element goes. So I recently just read the 3rd book, which is called Wretched, and was obsessed with it. That was Wizard of Oz, and I'm so excited for this release. I am a sucker for retellings. I'm currently going through like a little phase of reading some retellings. I'm about to move into romantasy, so I'm just really excited. Anyway, this series did get picked up by a publisher, so it looks like according to Amazon, it's still going to be a Kindle Unlimited book. I don't know for how long that's going to be. I don't know if after a period of time it'll switch to being traditionally published. I don't fully understand exactly how that works, especially when they're turned into traditionally published. However, according to Amazon, currently as of filming this, it will be available on Kindle Unlimited. All right, and then the fifth and final release on the 7th is going to be Wild Ever After by Rebecca Jinsack. I have not started the series either, but again, like I said in the previous book that I talked about series, I need to have them all published before I can jump into this. So there are some reasons why I'm really excited about this. She is an author I saw at Book Bonanza. She's super sweet. I really want to get into her books. I was going to read her Christmas releases. I forget the titles of them. I can picture the covers, but I can't remember the titles of them. Anyway, but I obviously didn't get to them. Just, it was chaos in December. But anyway, I'm really excited because obviously this is going to be a hockey romance. But I'm also excited because it has Opposites Attract, Marriage of Convenience. And those are like two of my favorite tropes. Like I keep saying they're my favorite tropes, but I really enjoy those. So I have a feeling I'm really going to like this series. And I feel like everybody who talks about it on TikTok and on Bookstagram absolutely loves it. I don't hear very many people talk about it here on BookTube, but I could just not be paying attention, but I'm really excited about it regardless. Okay, I did forget to say that that release will not be on Kindle Unlimited. I'm pretty sure she's an author who publishes wide, but regardless, I am still very excited. I'll definitely be purchasing the book. Next up, we have a release on, I just forgot the date, on the 9th, so 2 days later. It is going to be Vicious Bonds by Shanora Williams. And y'all, the cover alone, I'm like obsessed with it. I didn't need to know anything about it, but I'm really excited because this is actually going to be a dark romantic fantasy. Like, what? You had me at dark, but then you throw in fantasy elements? I'm so excited, guys. Like, I cannot wait to get into romantasy. I'm obviously going to read ACOTAR from Blood and Ash, like the popular books to kind of get a feel of, you know, kind of like the hype and general idea of it. But y'all, I cannot wait for this book. This book will be available on Kindle Unlimited. They're currently on Amazon, says that there's going to be 2 books. That could change. I have only heard about book 1, so I don't know if this is only going to be a duet. I don't know if it's going to turn into like this really long series. I have no idea. So if you guys know anything, please let me know, because either way, I'm really excited about this series. I'm probably going to go ahead and start it because it just looks so good. Like... I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so next up, the following day on the 10th, we have probably the most anticipated release for everybody in the book world, I feel like, at least in the romance, obviously the romance community, but I have Powerless by ELSIE Silver. Have I read a single book by her? No. It's okay. I'm really excited to read her books because I hear nothing but praise about her books. There's no reason why I haven't. There's just been so many other books that I've had to get to fully dive into these books, but I have a feeling, I'm crossing my fingers that February is going to be the month that I can get to these, at least start them. I would love to at least get to, I think the first 2 books in this series are on audiobook. I could be wrong. It could just be book 1, but I definitely want to at least start. But the reason why I'm excited about this one is because obviously it's a small town romance, but it also has friends to lovers. And I feel like this one is so underrated, and not very many people talk about friends to lovers. They talk about enemies to lovers. And I'm just really excited because they're actually childhood friends. And when you throw in childhood friends, like, it's absolutely precious. I just read a book where it was childhood friends to lovers, and it was just, it tugged on my heartstrings because, you know, they have to work through all of those emotions because they've been close for so long and have had that friendly bond. But then you add in like the actual relationship part, and it can make issues for the relationship. But y'all, I can't wait to dive into her books. I know in the comments you guys are going to tell me to start her books already. I know I will, I promise. Let's see if when I do my March releases I'll have an update for you guys, so we'll see. It will be available on Kindle Unlimited. I did forget to say that she is a Kindle Unlimited author, so again, if you use the program, there you go. The next release I have for you guys is going to be on the 13th, and this is going to be actually the sequel to After the Vows by Claudia Bagroa, and I'm really excited because I just finished listening to book 1 and it is so good. It is like a marriage of convenience, like what is it? Is it enemies to lovers? No, enemies with benefits. Forced proximity. They have a whole fake relationship going on, and I'm currently dying over the cliffhanger of book one. So I am really excited to dive into the second book. She is not an author who publishes on KU, but I highly recommend go checking out her books. She is absolutely incredible. She is such a sweet human being. Please go read her books. Next up, I have a release on the 14th. Okay, so on the 14th, we have a book that I'm really excited about. It's actually called Bend Her by Cassie Alexander. I'm so excited because, again, this is another retelling, and of course it's going to be Beauty and the Beast because I feel like that is the most popular retelling to do, Beauty and the Beast, but it's also going to be a fantasy romance, and y'all, I'm so excited. And currently on Amazon it shows that this is going to be at least 3 books, so I'm so excited to get into this book. I'm so excited. Anyway, so I mean, I don't know what else to say about this book, is that it's going to be a dark Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's fantasy, and I'm just really excited. According to Goodreads, or Amazon, according to Amazon, it doesn't show that it's going to be on Kindle Unlimited. I can't remember if she's a traditionally published author or she just posts wide. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But regardless, I will be buying this book because I am very excited. The people that have had early copies of this are raving about it, and I'm like, so excited. Y'all don't know my love for retellings. Like, it truly owns my heart. Next up, we have a release from Candy Steiner on the 15th. It is going to be Hail Mary. And I'm so excited about this. This is the 4th book, and I think the final book in the Red Zone Rivals series. I've read the first 2, so the first book is Fair Catch, and the second book is Blindside. The 3rd book is Quarterback Sneak. I just haven't read it yet. I was waiting for the audiobook to go live. I'm pretty sure it's available now. I would have to go double check. But anyway, she is a Kindle Unlimited author. Y'all, if y'all have not read Candy Steiner, please go read her books. She is an absolute sweetheart. I've been reading her books for years. There's a few that I still have not read by her, but oh my god. There's something about her books I cannot get enough of. And she is, like I said, she is the sweetest little human being ever. I love her to pieces. I've met her so many times at book signings, and I just adore her. But anyway, this one's supposed to be enemies to lovers, and they're roommates. And obviously it's a sports romance because this entire series is about football. So I'm really excited about this one because it's got enemies to lovers and they're going to be roommates. Bring it on. I'm so excited. So next up on February 21st, we have a new release coming from Kay Webster, and it is going to be The Tangle of Awful. And let me tell you why I'm excited about this book. If y'all have not read Kay Webster, I do not recommend her for everybody. She is somebody who likes to push boundaries in terms of like content and everything. Her books typically are more darker, have darker themes to them. So if you are interested in this book, please go look at any, triggers, content warnings, please. She's not an author that I just willingly recommend to just anybody, but I really love her books, at least the ones that I've read by her. So the reason why I'm excited about this is, one, it has an age gap. I love age gap. Like, say no more, I'm sold. It's like one of my top favorite tropes to read about, and I'm really excited. Plus it has enemies to lovers. Again, another favorite trope. And it's supposed to be white shoes. Okay? And it's forbidden. So she is not an author who publishes on Kindle Unlimited. She is an author who publishes wide, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. But regardless, I'm really excited about this. I don't know if she has very many why choose books, if any. I'm thinking of another, I think it's called Triple Threat. But I don't remember if that's just where it's just 3 in a poly relationship, or if it's actually a why choose and there's more partners that I'm forgetting about. I don't remember. But anyway, regardless, I'm really excited about this book. So next up, I have another book that I'm pretty sure everybody is anticipating. It is another release from Lucy Score, also on the 21st. It is going to be the sequel called Things We Hide from the Light. So this is a sequel to Things We Never Got Over, a book I haven't read yet. Story of my life. Anyway, I'm really excited because this actually follows the brother from book 1. But either way, I have read three or four books from Lucy Score so far, and I've loved every single one. There's just something about her books that just hook me from the start, and I just like fall in love with the way she tells stories, and I'm so excited. So this one will also be available on Kindle Unlimited. It looks like they already have the audiobook ready to go, so I'm pretty sure it'll drop also on release day, which is another reason why I might get to it sooner rather than later, because usually audiobooks take a few months from publication date for them to release, because it obviously takes a long time for them to usually a lot of authors will wait until the book is released to then send it off to audiobook companies to, publish it, record it, all of that good stuff. But it looks like they've already done that, and I'm really excited. Okay, so next up we have a release on the 23rd. I actually have 3 releases on this day. So the first one is going to be from Nyla K. It is her newest release that's going to be called For the Fans. I'm really excited because obviously this one is going to be a sports romance about football, but this one's also going to be an standalone. It is going to have forbidden elements. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what made it forbidden. Oh, Stepbrother. So I'm very intrigued by this book. I have not read any books by her yet, but she is an author that I've had my eye on for several years now. There's no reason why I haven't read her books. It's just a matter of picking them up versus all the hundreds of other books that I come across, and I just haven't started her books yet. She is a Kindle Unlimited author, so if that's the program you use, there you go. It will be available in the program. Okay, so the next release, also on the 23rd, is going to be 3 Strikes in Your Mind by R.S. Gray. This is her newest book coming out, and it's not available on Amazon yet. So I'm trying to remember what exactly this book was about. It's either a single mom or single dad, I think. And I was immediately sold. Like, tell me no more. I'm sold. Give me the book. I have read several of her books in the past and have absolutely loved them. I haven't read any of her recent books in the last couple of years. Again, there's no reason. I just haven't picked them up. But I am really excited because it has one of the 2 tropes. I just don't remember which one it is. And it has some other tropes, but again, I can't pull up the book from Amazon, so I don't remember. But regardless, I'm really excited about this. Okay, so the very last release that I'm really excited about in February that also releases on the 23rd is going to be Until You by Kay Bromberg. Again, she's another author I've been reading for several years. I haven't read any of her recent books. Again, there's no reason, just haven't. I'm really excited about this book because it has a single dad. Y'all, if it's a retelling, if it's single dad, and if it's age gap, I'm gonna read it. Like, give me the book. It's mine. Okay? Those, like, will get me every single time. I will immediately add it to my cart or add it to my TBR for the month, or, whenever I can get to it. I'm really excited. But this is also gonna have forced proximity. And when you put those 2 together, it's a real great time. So I'm really excited. Again, it's been a couple of years since I've read her books, but I really like her writing style and just the storytelling in general. So I'm really excited about this. So those are all 16 books that I'm really excited about. I know in the beginning I accidentally said 17, but I accidentally had a duplicate of a book. It, for some reason on my Google Calendar, did not sync up correctly, so it showed up as 17, which I apologize. It's actually 16, but obviously by the title, it's 16. I'm just a goober, so it is what it is. But anyway, if there are some books on this list that I did not talk about that you're excited about in February, please let me know. If you're excited about some of these books, please let me know. I'm really excited about these, so I hope you guys stick around, subscribe, and until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.